Hey, what's up, you guys? Um, so this is a really hard video for me to make, um, and I'm really scared, and um, and I never thought I would be making this ever. Um, and I woke up this morning, and I just had to, and um, and I didn't want to turn on my camera, my lights, I didn't want to do my hair. I just wanted to turn on my computer talk to you guys because that's what I have done since 2008 when I started this channel, and I just want to be honest. And I'm making this video because I feel like it can help a lot of people. Um, over the last year, um, I have been extremely sexually confused, and I mean my whole life, but this last year is when it really hit me. And you know, I always wished that I was gay, that I was just 100% gay for so many reasons. Number one, that means I would know who I was. Number two, it would be a lot easier for me to be accepted by people because, I wear wigs and dresses on the internet and I'm feminine and, all these things. And it'd be so much easier to be like, yeah, no, I'm gay. Um, but I'm not. I mean, I'm not completely gay, and I can't sit here and say that I am because that's not real, that's not genuine. But I also can't sit here and say that I'm straight. And and this is something that I've come to the conclusion through therapy and also just being honest with myself. I am bisexual, and I have said it out loud once before in therapy, and I have never really talked about it until now publicly. And the reason I'm talking about it is because there's a lot of coming out videos of people who are gay or lesbian and they're so confident and they're like, I've known since I was 5, I've always been gay. The Ingrid video was fucking the best video I've ever seen. I loved it. But it made me cry because I'm not that. I don't know who I am 100%. And I know that a lot of you guys might feel the same way. When I was 5, um, I always had crushes on girls, but I also liked boys. And and I told my family, and they were very religious, and I love my family, but that was not accepted. It was like, no, you can't do that. God will not accept that. Um, so I just shut it down, and I just repressed it, and 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 I got real fat, and I ate all the feelings, and I was morbidly obese, and it was a way for me to create a shell around me so that nobody would look at me. I didn't want guys, I didn't want girls, I didn't want anybody to ask me out. I didn't want anything. I didn't want to be kissed. I just wanted to be fucking invisible. And I did that up until I was 18, when I was 400 pounds. I had never been kissed, never been on a date. And then I lost all the weight. Um, and then I started YouTube and I became Shane Dawson. And I became the guy who everybody called gay, and and I was so defensive of it because I was like, no, I'm not gay. I'm not gay because when I was a kid, no, everybody told me it was wrong, and I'm not gay. So I would just kept repressing the feelings, and and then around 21, um, I had my first kiss, which is embarrassing that I was 21, but that's what happened, and it was with a girl. And I felt something. I felt butterflies. I felt the spark. I felt a connection. I felt love. And I was like, oh, I'm not gay at all. I'm straight. So I started dating girls. And I dated 2. One for about a year, and this most recent one, Lisa, for about 3.5 years. But the whole time I had feelings that I wasn't dealing with. And I'd say the first year of my relationship with Lisa was the best year of my life. And I didn't even think about a guy at all. And then around the second year, I started feeling guilty, and I started being attracted to guys as well. And I didn't tell her, and I didn't tell anybody, and I started really hating myself and really being ashamed and scared. And I turned to eating disorder, and I turned to, just depression, and I wrote a book called I Hate Myself. I just really went on a journey of self-hatred. And last year, I went to therapy, and I talked about it, and my therapist said a lot of people are on a sexual spectrum. Not everybody is either gay or straight. And this is why I'm making this video, because I feel like a lot of you guys might be confused and scared, and you're not talking to people about it, and I'm fucking here for you. And this is what she told me. A lot of people are on the spectrum. Some people are here in the straight world, some are here in the gay world, some are in the middle, some are more gay than straight, some are more straight than gay, but everybody's on a spectrum. And you need to just accept that you are somewhere in the middle. And you don't need a label. You don't need to figure out exactly who you are right now. You're 26. Just live your life. So, I wasn't ready to tell anybody that I was feeling any of this. So, I moved out, and I told Lisa that I needed a break. And the relationship wasn't going amazingly anyways, because I was so depressed, and she was like, why are you so depressed all the time? And so I moved out, and we were casually seeing each other for the next year. And through that year, I was going to therapy every week, and I was just trying to figure out who the fuck I was. And but I was still not doing that. I wasn't letting myself do that. And then 2 months ago, I sat down with Lisa, and I told her that I was very sexually confused, and it was the hardest thing I've ever done. And it was very sad, because I didn't want her to think that I was gay and that I was hiding it from her and that I was using her as like a beard, because that's what the whole internet probably thinks. And I didn't want... I wished I was gay, because that would be easier, because I could just say, I'm sorry, Lisa, I'm gay, and I'm leaving, I'm going to be with the guy, and I love you. Like, that would be so much easier, because it's like, but that's not what it was. And I still am attracted to girls, but I have never faced that I'm also attracted to guys, and I needed to figure that shit out. And she cried, and she hugged me, and she was amazing, and she told me to go live my life and figure shit out and just be me. And that's what I've been trying to do for the last couple months, is just not be so hard on myself, and just be open to love, whether it's a guy or a girl, and just be open to it, because I don't want to go my whole life closing it down. And then when I'm like 65, like Bruce Jenner, I ended up realizing what I don't want to do that. More power to him. He's amazing, or she's amazing, but I didn't want to do that, because I want to live, and I don't want to hate myself anymore. I don't want to be sad all the time. And so I started telling people this week. I told all my friends, I told my mom and my brother, and my mom was so supportive. And a lot has changed since I was a kid. That was back when religion was everything, and we had a hard I had a hard childhood, so it was all about Jesus and God, and trying to get us through things. And now my mom is so much more open-minded, and the world is so much more open-minded, and I haven't had one person in my life, be mean about it. And Trish and Drew and all my friends have been so great. And now I'm just in a place where I don't know who I'm going to end up with. I don't know what my life is going to be, but I just want to be honest about it. And I don't want to lie. And I don't want, if I'm on a date with a guy and a fan comes up to me and takes a pic, I don't want it to be a thing, and I don't want people to be like, oh, Shane has a secret gay life, or I want to just be happy. And I want to love who I love, whether that's a guy or a girl. And I don't want to be guilty about it. And I didn't want to make this video because I can't honestly say I'm gay. I can't honestly say I'm straight. But I can honestly say that I am open to love in any way. And I guess that makes me bisexual. And I know a lot of people make fun of bisexual people. I've made fun of them in the past, obviously projecting, because people are like, "Oh, you're just gay. You're just in denial." It's like, well, I can't deny that I fall in love with girls. I can't deny that. I can't deny that when I meet a girl and she's pretty and I get the butterflies and I just want to kiss her and I just want to, do all those things. I can't deny that, And just to get detailed for a minute, because fuck it, let's just be honest, I have had sex with girls and I have loved it. I lost my virginity when I was 23, I think, which is embarrassing. And it was one of the best moments of my life. And I loved it. And it didn't feel fake. I didn't feel like I was lying to her. It felt amazing. I have also done stuff with guys. And I think the thing is, I just love people, and I'm attracted to their heart, and also I just like both genders. And I don't want to feel bad about that. But I also don't want to label myself and just from now on everybody's like, oh, Shane, the bisexual guy. Or like, I don't want to make a movie where I have a love interest who's a girl and then have all the people be like, oh, I don't believe it because he's bisexual. And I don't want to make videos about it all the time. This is the last video I'm going to do where I talk about it because it's not me. I'm Shane. I'm a comedian, I'm a writer, I'm a director, I'm a YouTuber, I am a podcaster, I'm whatever the fuck I am. And I am bisexual. But that does not define me. And if you are out there and you're confused and you haven't talked about it, you haven't told your friends, and you feel scared, let me just tell you, the more that I've talked about it to my friends and to my family and to people in my life, the more I've realized that a lot of people feel this way. People you would never expect. A lot of people in my life have told me, I think I'm bi too, and I've never dealt with it. I've never tried it out. I've been too scared. And if you're feeling that way, I'm here to tell you, who the fuck cares? Fuck it. Love who you want to love. Life is short. Nobody's going to hate you for it. God isn't going to hate you for it because God loves you. And if you don't believe in God, even better. But if you do, like me, and you're scared, and you don't want to piss him off, and you don't want to go to hell and all those things, you just have to remember that God made you who you are for a fucking reason. I'm this way for a fucking reason. I can love multiple people for a reason. And I think that's why I am where I am today, because I'm just so full of love. So, alright, that's my video. I love you guys. I hope this helped. And from now on, you know everything about me. Oh, and that feels so fucking good, because I feel like I've been hiding for so fucking long. So, I love you guys. And I will see you every day.